Welcome to the Drunk 3PO channel. I'm Jay. Are we really having this discussion with a Star Wars film? Never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd see the day. Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker fails to match recent predecessors on opening weekend. This is supposed to be the end of a 40-year saga. This is supposed to be the big matzo ball, man, the big pizza, man, the big banana. This is supposed to be our endgame for Star Wars fans. This was supposed to be it. And you can't even make the same amount of money as The Last Jedi and the other ones. Has Star Wars lost its way? This news is actually depressing to me because I love Star Wars. I mean, look, it didn't even come close to the forecast. 225 million was the forecast. And it's like 160, 190, like 160. The Force was a little less strong with Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. Man. It couldn't match the recent predecessor, but it still amassed 175.5 million debut that ranked far, far away from all but a dozen films. Yeah, so that did well, but I mean, the only thing I can relate this to is Endgame, Marvel's Endgame, because Endgame was the end of a 10-year, saga, 10, 11-year saga, so it was such a huge event. Listen, the theater I went to wasn't even full. And there was another YouTuber in the theater that was with me that can, attest to that. Man. The Rise of Skywalker came in with worse reviews than any Star Wars movie except for the 1990s The Phantom Menace. Because of Jar Jar Binks. Audiences were relatively lukewarm, giving it a B+. Man, are we really talking about this? This is sad for me, honestly. The response may have muted what could have been a record-setting weekend. Yeah. Oh, got a little ad there. Wow. The Rise of Skywalker pulled 374 million worldwide, according to studio estimates Sunday. The film was especially lackluster in China, as all Star Wars films have been. Man. Though it proved divisive with fans in 2017. I love how they're saying that now. Before they weren't saying it. Before they were saying a small group didn't like the film. A small group. Now it's like this film was divisive. They can't deny it. Directed by Rian Johnson, opened with 220 million. Yeah, because we came there to see Luke Skywalker as a Master Jedi. We came here to see him kick butt. You killed off Luke. You killed off many people's, thrill of Star Wars. You killed off many people's, whatever. I'm just saying. Cats came out with a 6 million. I gotta see Cats before it leaves the theater. But yeah, it's a 42 years ago. It was the finish of a 42 years ago, 42 years saga, and this is all we get: lackluster performance, bad reviews. Disney chief executive Bob Iger told investors that Star Wars will go into hiatus after Rise of Skywalker. The next Star Wars movie is not one in the Skywalker saga. Yeah, because you killed off the Skywalker bloodline and let the Palpatine bloodline live. Think of that. It isn't scheduled to release until 2022. Wow. Wow. It's crazy. It's crazy that this is where we're at here. That they can't even hit their forecast. That this movie This movie should have been rivaling Endgame. If they had done this trilogy correctly, this movie should have been rivaling Endgame in money, in box office numbers. It should have went back and forth easy. It could have surpassed it, honestly. How are you given the most precious franchise in all the land, and this is what happens? And this is what happens. The end, first of all, it's the end of a trilogy. But it's also the end of a saga, and it's doing this poorly. There needs to be a listen. I don't like anyone losing their job, but these people that are making $100 million a year will be fine. They should be. I don't like anyone losing their job. I really don't. But Lucasfilm needs they need a wipe, man, because it seems like this movie. It's like the trilogy was weird. J.J. Abrams poured the cement. Yeah, Force Awakens had problems, but it set something up. Rian Johnson came in and just cracked it open and said, I'm going to do whatever I want. And then JJ's like, oh, really? You're going to do whatever you want and not build on what I built? Then I'm gonna mess up your... It seems like they just did that. And then just threw in little nostalgia pieces here and there. I'm telling you, man, the key was Luke Skywalker. You could have had Rey and all them do great things. Luke Skywalker was the key. You kept him alive. You kept him doing stuff. You kept him as a Jedi master and let him show some skills. Would have been a little different. Again, I saw The Force Awakens, gosh, I want to say 6 times. I saw The Last Jedi twice. I saw this movie once. I will not go pay for it again. I saw it once for the channel, for reviews and stuff. So, I mean, look, this is where we're at. What do you guys think? That's the video. Just kind of shocked. This is where we are with Star Wars. Just kind of shocked. Really am. Anyway, this is Drunk 3PO. I'll catch you next time.